I ordered from Peachy Cheap. They're these daily deals, and they're super inexpensive comparatively. They're just really good deals, different products every day, and I just got some packages in, so I am so excited about this one. I got these Prima shimmer sprays. Oh, these are beautiful on the Peachy Cheap deal, and I think it was like, I don't remember what the price was, but it was super inexpensive, like $15 maybe for 5 of these, which is a really good deal. I think anyway. And I don't think I've ever seen the Prima in a store. So we've got this really pretty poppy field, fir needles, pink crocus, which is like a purple, a golden oregano, and this last one is black tulip. Very interesting. Aren't these beautiful? Yes, I had to get these. They're so pretty. Look, they're wicked shimmery. So this just, I've been waiting for these to come in the mail, so I can't wait to play with them. But super good deal. They roll out every night, like around just a little after midnight, and today's deal was crepe paper Hello Pumpkin Halloween collection, like thickers, embellishments, alpha letters, like you name it, for like a super stellar deal. And that stuff goes fast. So unfortunately, I'm up at that hour a lot of times, or I'm up in the middle of the night. So when I wake up, either if it's just a trip to the bathroom, or if I haven't gone to bed yet, I'll check the deal, and if I like it, I'll get it. It's really good deals and kind of fun to get. So I'm taking advantage of it now because I'm planning on doing a no-spend November. So I am stocking up. So I'm gonna miss Peachy Cheap for the month of November, but my wallet won't. Even though it's a good deal, they come out every day. So it's been fun, but getting a lot of great product. So I just thought I would share since we have a few minutes. So we have 8 folks. All right. Hi, everybody. I'd love it if you said hello so I know who's online. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Happy Friday. I was just sharing one of my Peachy Cheap deals that I got in the mail. Very, very exciting. I'd love it if you said hello in the chat if you had the capability of doing that. And it is now 7:05. So, oh, hey, Joyce. No worries. Watch me on the big screen. I feel special. Thanks. So anyways, I'm kind of excited about tonight's live. I think it's going to be fun. Sorry, that was my package. I know you guys have really enjoyed kind of learning how to use your washi, so I've got a new technique for you tonight that I have learned about, and I think it's just another really great way to use up the tons of washi that we have, right? We buy it, and then we don't always use it. So, what you need, and the tools are in invites, but I'm going to share with you, you don't need a lot. You need washi of your choice. I picked out, and I'll show you why. Right now, just as an example, I have red, blue, and green washi, and I've used a lot of these, actually. These are all getting kind of close to being used up. And then I picked out a die set, and these ones I got on, they were some sort of sale, some website, Spellbinders maybe, had like a super mega sale, and I got these dies for like super cheap. And it's obviously, you can see it's nesting stars. So I cut out stars, or I use the star die for this method. And basically what we're going to do, I'm going to show you my scraps, I'll show you well actually let me show you my stars. We are making die cuts with our washi. How cool are these? So, it's basically, the same idea of cutting out, your shapes from paper, but instead you're using your washi. And the reason I like this so much is because we are we buy so much washi. So this is just such a really great way to use it up. And get different patterns, So, that is the technique for tonight. Now I went ahead, as you can see, and I pre-cut. So I'll just show you kind of my scraps and what I've done here. So basically you just take it and you lay your washi on scrap paper. And this is a great reason why you should keep your scraps. So you don't have to cut into a brand new piece of cardstock or brand new piece of pattern paper, or whatever whatever you have. Save your scraps for this very reason. It's a great way to cut out dies, and use it for layering and all that jazz. So I just laid the washi down, as you can see here, just in strips. I'll get a little closer to the camera. And then you cut out your die shapes. And that is really it. It is that easy. But you can do this with circles, you can do this with hearts, you can do this with leaves, you can do this with really any die you want. Triangles, hexagons. It's just another fun option and way to use washi. So as you can see, I went through and I cut out all my shapes. This was an orange I was going to use, but it was too peachy for what I was doing, so I scratched it. There's my blue and my yellow. So I just laid down some washi and cut it out with dies. I don't know, my mind was blown away by this technique. It's so obvious, right? But I've never thought of it. So I thought I would share it with you guys. So, just another way to use washi. So, with that being said, I'll show you the photo. Sorry, I missed the trash can. I'm scrapping tonight. And so here are all my stars I'm going to use. I don't need to make any more. So, I'm pretty sure... Hi, Sandy. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. I just went over the technique, so hopefully you got to see that, what I've done. But if not, let me know and I'll run it through again real quick for you. Yay, I'm so excited. So I'm not going to cut out any more, but if you want to see the process, if you're not familiar with how to use your dies or, laying down washi, you guys are all experienced scrappers, so I figured, and crafters, I figured I wouldn't have to walk through that with you, but just to kind of save some time, cut out the boring, mundane stuff. But let me know if you want me to run through a sample cut, and I'll be happy to do that for you. But I just tried to keep the video as interesting as possible. Alright, anywho, so here are all my stars. I'm going to move these over. And I am using just a blank white cardstock as my background now. And here's my photo. I cut out my son from a 5x7. He was doing a superhero pose in his hoodie that had a mask, and he was obsessed with it for a little bit of time. Awesome, thank you, Sandy. And I printed it off at a 5x7, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna really go old school here, and I'm gonna cut out around him. You remember how we used to do that way back in the day? That was like the thing to do, was cut out around the people, or just cut circles around their faces. And I was like, I am going to cut him out. I think that's going to look so, so cool with this layout. Just him as a superhero. Like, I was just like, this is going to be so fun. So I cut on around him. So this is the photo. His arm is a little square, but that's okay. I think once you get the whole layout together, you won't really notice that his arm's a little square here. But I just think I'm so excited about this. Alright, so that's the photo I'm using tonight. It was a 5x7 and I cut him out. Again, I really don't have a sketch to go by. I've created a layout on my own. So this really is to walk you through, to kind of show you a technique, which was the washi shapes, the washi die cuts, which I did off camera, but that's the result. And then now I'm going to put together a layout with my washi, washi stars that I've made. So hopefully you guys will scrap along, but if not, you're watching and maybe enjoying a snack or chilling out. But let's get started. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I gotta make some sort of like superhero page. And so originally I was like, how cool would it be to like have stars like bursting from his hands, right? I was just kind of playing around with, he just looks like he's just a cool dude. He's just awesome. He's just like, I am super powerful. And so I was just like, this would look cool, kind of like with the stars all above him. And then I was just kind of like, I don't know, like I put it together like this and I was like, it's okay, but then like how do I embellish the rest of it? How do I add more interest? And I was kind of getting stuck and I'm like, the concept is cool, but I wasn't really sure how to, oh, thank you. Taya, I think I said that right. I hope I did. Thank you so much. So I laid them out and I was just kind of like, it's neat looking, but it's not enough for me. And I was struggling with how to scrap it. So I kind of like this concept, but I came up with a different idea. So moving these stars off to the side, and I went through my stash, and I found some boy collections. Whenever I find a boy collection that I like, I usually buy 2 of them because I mean, they're making more boy collections now than they used to, but I still feel like I need to hoard it. Because I scrapbook a lot of my son, and I don't know. Anyways, I always buy 2. But Echo Park, in my opinion, has like some of the best boy collections. And so I picked up this one, which is called Teen Spirit. So it's actually more for, you know, teenagers. But it had some really great elements in here that I could apply to this layout. Like, just the background papers and stuff are super cool. I'll give you guys a, I'll show you real quick. It's got some great cut aparts. The colors are awesome. And we got some flags, some mix tapes. I don't even think kids know what these, you know, what tapes are nowadays, but I love it still. Very, very much my era. I loved this paper right here, and this is the paper I ended up going with for the layout tonight. But it says, "You rock," totally awesome, so rad, sweet. Like how a lot of great, fun, colorful words on it. Here's some cut aparts. I love that one. Like it's a good for, you know, journaling and his favorite things. You know, typical boy stuff, pizza hat, video games. And then you have one that like got like some Brads looking shapes on it with aliens and space guys and pizza. Just a basic triangle pattern on the back. Isn't this so cool? I love this collection. Some peace signs. And there's a ton of paper in here. And some Converse type sneakers with a plaid. So that's all the papers. So really awesome collection if you have boys. I believe it's still available on their website, and probably other retailers have it too. And then it comes with a sticker sheet. So look at those awesome stickers. I just love these little collections they put together. So I was just like, this is going to be perfect. It's got the colors I want. You know, a lot of these elements in here are older, but the paper was going to work. And I might be able to pull a few of the stickers and stuff out of here, but I was really looking at the papers. It just seemed to fit kind of like that superhero theme I was going for. So, again, this is Teen Spirit by Echo Park if you're interested. And they do have a girl version as well. So they don't just have teen boy, they have teen girl as well. So I check it out if you liked it. I really like their collections a lot. So what I had done was I took that full sheet of paper and I actually tore it diagonally. Well, kind of sort of diagonally. A very poor diagonal. Well, no, I started diagonally and then I've like peeled it away. And I still got to work on this one. But and then I pulled back the edges a little bit to kind of rough them up. So the idea is I'm actually going to stick these papers down and the stars are going to come up through this, and he's actually going to be sitting on top right here. And I kind of did a pre-layout and I love the way it looks. So that's the design we're going with. Just to give you all kind of a heads up if you're trying to scrap along with me. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay down these side pieces and then we'll fit in the stars. So this one I've already kind of played with. I kind of like where it's at. So I really just need to tack this one down. And actually, I'm pretty sure this is my first superhero layout. Wyatt he's definitely a boy. Like, he's 100% boy. But he's going to be 4 in a couple weeks. But he is very much into cars. He's just kind of starting to discover superheroes, probably in like the last, a little after he turned 3, he started kind of recognizing them. They're still like not his favorite thing. Like cars, monster trucks, vehicles are definitely his favorite all-time thing. No doubt there. But he's starting to recognize, you know, Spider-Man and what superheroes are and so on and so forth. So he got this sweatshirt. I think from my sister maybe got it for him, or my mom. I don't remember which. But, and at first he didn't want to wear it. He wanted nothing to do with it. And then after a while we pulled it back out again. He's very particular about clothes. He like thought it was the coolest thing that it had a mask on it, and he'd like run around and be like, I'm a superhero, and it was just really cute. And I happened just to capture that snapshot of him doing that pose on our back deck, and I was just like, oh my god, this is perfect. So I'm very excited about the photo, and sadly he has now outgrown that sweatshirt, but we got some cute photos of him in it, you know, while it lasted. They grow so fast, you know. But so I was kind of excited to be able to do a superhero layout. And like for Halloween this year, he's actually going to be Catboy, which is kind of like another kid superhero kind of character. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. We'll have some good layouts there. So this tearing does not have to be perfect. As you can see, it kind of goes up in a circle. I'm okay with that. I'm kind of looking for it to be kind of rough and imperfect, you know, and imperfect. You know, that's kind of my style anyway. Things don't have to be in perfect position or equal or symmetrical all the time. So that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to tack this other side down. And I've left the ends kind of, I didn't tack too closely because I am probably going to tuck some of the ends of the stars under here, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't tack too closely to the edge. So we're going to take this down as well. And that is our base page, really. And this layout, you know, between the background paper and the stars may seem a little bit busy, but I think once you see it all come together, it actually works out really well. And especially for like a superhero layout. So I don't know. I just think it's a wicked fun, wicked fun layout. All right, so now it's putting together my stars. So I wanted to go in a rainbow kind of format, and sprinkling the different stars and sizes as we go up. So we got red, and I might want red to creep over, I'm not sure. I think I want that. And I want to try to kind of alternate what goes over the edge versus what gets tucked under. Just kind of have fun with it. I think this. And we're going to go like, you know, in a rainbow color. And you guys know how much I love my rainbow. I don't know, it's just visually appealing. To me, anyway. So we're going to go ahead and now add orange, and I chose different patterns. Actually, this one is not a washi. I realized that I don't have orange washi. I mean, orange is not, you know, a color that I scrap very often. I mean, I do for Halloween, but I don't have any orange washi. So I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, there's no rules here, so I can cut it out of paper. That's not a big deal, right? So that's what I did. I found an orange paper that kind of fit the tone, you know, kind of the not really the tone, but the saturation, I guess, that I was looking for, and that's what I did, and I think it came out really good. I'm really pleased with the result. I think that orange worked out really well. So have any of you ever done this washi die cut technique before? If so, you know, did you? Well, if you have, I'd love to see it, and if you could post it on our Facebook group, you know, that would be awesome. Jessica, Grace, and Friends Pretty Pages. I always love seeing everybody's beautiful work and masterpieces. But I would love to know if you've done this technique before. I'm kind of behind the times, I think, when it comes to all different techniques and ideas. So this may be new to me. It might not be new to you, but I'd love to hear if you have done it before. And if you have, share. Go on the website and share. I know I enjoy seeing everybody's artwork, but I'm sure a lot of other people enjoy it as well. Oh, good. So I'm glad, Sandy, that you've learned something new. Yeah, you know, washi is just one of those things that we collect, and I'm always looking for creative ways to use it. So we have this green actually was in a Christmas collection, but the color worked out perfectly for this layout here. And then last but not least, now I'm just placing these now because I'm trying to figure out, you know, overall placement for all my stars. But isn't this looking like super cool? I just think it looks so neat. I just love it, love it, love it. Definitely kind of like a superhero vibe, right? Like, I love it when, you know, an idea comes together. Yes, I think we all have a huge stockpile of washi. And for the longest time, I didn't touch it. Like, I didn't know what to do with it. And I was like, you know, I wonder how many people are in my same shoes. Like, they buy it because it's super cute and it's pretty and they have all these nice patterns, and then you have it and you're just like, I have no idea what to do with it. So, okay. So here is the general idea of the design. I'm going to go back through with like some foam tape and adhesive and tack these all down. I really like the placement. I like how some of these stars kind of hang over the edge, but actually what I want to see is where he's going, because if he's going to cover up some stars, I want to move them. So we got this red one under here. So we can add a bit more orange off to the side there. Look at that. Oh yeah, Wonder Woman. That's awesome. Yeah, if you're like Wonder Woman for Halloween and do the red, white, and blue, that would be super cool. I'd love to see that if you do that layout. That would be awesome. All right, so we're gonna tack some of this stuff down here. So let me get my some adhesive going, and I'm probably just going to use tape tonight. This is, you know, there's no mixed media on here, so I mean glue is a nice option as well, but I'm gonna go with tape. Easy tape. And I'm just gonna go star by star and commit to it. And this is probably the, you know, least exciting part of the video, and I apologize. I can't speed it up. We're in real time. But it'll give you a chance, hopefully, to, if you're creating along with me, to prep some of your stars and your shapes if you're scrapping along with me. So what are you all working on for scrappy projects right now? Are you just kind of, so for me, I don't ever really have anything particular. Like I don't scrap chronologically. I scrap based on mood and what I feel like scrapping. Oh, hi Maureen. Welcome from Vermont. Oh, you're not too far from me. You're a New Englander. I'm in Maine. I love Vermont. It's so pretty. Such a pretty state. I tried to scrap chronologically, you know, for a while, and I honestly felt like it stressed me out more than anything, because I always felt pressure to like keep up, and I just I couldn't keep up. So I've kind of let that go. It took me a long time to get there. Oh, nice. Mini book. I haven't done one of those in a while. And so now I've just kind of scrap on my mood. If I, whatever picture catches my eye, or if I got a collection I've pulled out. I do try to challenge myself, as you guys have seen, because if you're a part of my Facebook groups, you know, with old stash and using up supplies. But other than that, I really don't put a lot of pressure on projects, because I want to enjoy this hobby, and I don't want to feel like it's a job. So I don't make any deadlines for myself or expectations. I feel like I'm more successful. Oh, hi. Oh, we got Jess and Teresa and Kim. Hello, 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 everybody. No worries about being late. I'll catch you up here, because I'm just tacking some the embellishments down now. So what we have done is, if you saw the invite, which I don't know how many of you are in the group, I apologize for that. I try to keep track, but I lose track. I'm going to be honest. I took some washi tape and I put it on scrap pieces of paper, and then I used my die cut stars and I cut it out. So this is just another way to use your washi. Different patterns, fun colors. So as you can see here, I did all different colors out of the washi with my dies. So, and what I used was this Fun Stampers Journey Nesting Stars die set. I picked this set up off of it was a clearance, I think, at Spellbinders or something like that. So I just cut out all these stars, and we're now just putting the layout together. And the photo I'm using is of my son. I already told the story, but it's him in his superhero sweatshirt, and I decided it would be fun to cut him out. And, you know, go old school here. So we're making him a true superhero tonight. And so now we're going through, and I'm popping some stars up, I'm leaving some down, and we're putting it together slowly but surely. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. Yes, I agree. We went on the, what is it, Kingamus? I don't know if I'm saying that right, Maureen. Is it Kingamus Highway, like through the mountains? It was incredible, that drive. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved that drive there, and I can't wait to go back. It was one of my husband and I's first trips away was Vermont, and I absolutely love that state. It is a lot like Maine, but it's got its own beauty. Okay, so my little guy's going here. I think what I want to have him up a little bit, because my thought is of some sort of banner or tag under him, so that squareness goes away. Thank you, Maureen. And I'm gonna butcher it again, Kangamangus. I usually get tongue-tied. You can thank my mother for that one. But it was beautiful. Thank you. So I'm going to push him up a little bit on the layout here, so we can put a tag or some sort of banner under here. Is kind of what's in my head, to kind of look like he's coming up from behind it. So more to come on that. So I'm just kind of setting him on top here to get placement for the rest of the stars. And I'm just going through with my double-sided tape and my foam dots, and I'm just sticking them down. I'm committing. And I did play around with this, as you guys can tell, earlier this week, to make sure I had, you know, a layout design that I liked, and so that I wasn't completely stuck on what to do tonight. And honestly, it was really, really hard to not finish this layout when I did. When I sketched this out, or I pre-laid it out, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it so much, I just want to finish it. Maureen is asking, anyone seen holiday paper packs that they are dying to buy? I would love to hear other people's answers. I haven't seen. I think I'm behind on any releases. I may not be. I'm not sure, but I already got my Cocoa Vanilla. Was it Happy Christmas? Happy Merry Christmas? I'm not sure. But the Cocoa Vanilla Christmas collection is like a pastel Christmas, and it's beautiful. So I've already ordered that. I had to have it. I'm a huge Cocoa Vanilla fan. Yes, and the crepe paper. Merry and Bright. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, the Merry and Bright. It has a similar feel to their collection last year, right? For the crepe paper Hey Santa. Kind of same color scheme, or maybe it was a couple years ago. Yeah, the Cocoa Vanilla is really, really pretty. It's not your traditional like Christmas colors. They're very pastel-y colors. You should definitely check them out. If for US, they're an Australian-based company, but there are a couple of US shops that offer it. I always get mine from my little scrapbook store. So, they are doing pre-order now if it's something you find you like. So I would definitely check it out, and if you like it, I'd get your pre-order in. Really, really pretty collection. Okay. But I haven't seen... Teresa, you and I are alike there. I want everything I see too. I was super excited to get the crepe paper Hello Pumpkin today on the peachy deal. I've been eyeing that one for a while, actually. And I'm like, ooh, perfect timing. I want it so bad. But I have a hard time saying no. I just have to own all the things, all the pretty things. And sometimes I have to own multiples of the things. So... yes, Christmas and Halloween are like the ones that I have the most of. And my fall is starting to build up too. But yeah, I'm right there with you, Jess. Christmas is, I've got 5 drawers dedicated to Christmas. They're just always so pretty, and I love like traditional Christmas colors. I really enjoy, red and green Christmas. I like the other ones too, but those collections that are like your the New Hampshire scrap store is Butterfly Reflections Inc. in Kingston, New Hampshire. What was I gonna say? I love a traditional Christmas colors, red and green. But I also don't mind modern either, but at our house it's red and green Christmas. There's just something about it. I love it. Alright, we're getting star stuck down. Really good question though, like, about the holiday collections. They haven't all been released yet, have they? I don't think so, but... I could have missed them. Like I said, I'm not always caught up to date on things. I always like to see crepe paper, and I always look forward to, what's the other one I have? Echo Park. I mean, again, they always have like 4 or 5 different Christmas collections. They always have at least one that I love. What's the other one? Cartabella is like hit or miss too for me. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on my other Christmas collection I have, but or company that I love their style. But all right, we're taping down stars. Yeah, the holiday releases. Yeah, it's like they put more time and effort into the holiday ones, and I'm wondering if it's because, like, December Daily kind of being such a big, you know, really popular now. I wonder if that's part of it. But fall has become really big too, like the Thanksgiving and harvest season. Jen Hatfield just, you know, her fall collection was absolutely beautiful. Simple Stories, that's the other one. I love Simple Stories. They usually have really good Christmas collection as well. I like their stuff a lot. But I do agree. It might just be the colors too. I prefer like fall and Christmas colors over like spring and summer color themes, you know. Alright, Teresa, I think I want to decorate every room so I can have all the colors. I saw a light mauve and a silver at Cracker Barrel and fell in love with it. Hey, that's a good idea, and like depending on what mood you're in, you just go to that room. I think that's a great idea. That mauve, that light mauve sounds nice though, that combination. Kind of like a warm, rustic vibe. What is your favorite? I would love to hear what everybody's favorite, you know, colors are to scrap with. Like, you know, if you had a color combination that, you know, for the rest of your scrappy life, which I know, you know, we would all dread because we like variety in different collections, but if you had to choose a color combination, what would it be? Or color family, maybe, is a better combination, or family. Like, what's your favorite? For me, that's kind of tough, but I think I would have to go with wood grains and like blue family, like teals and light blues, and you know, with that green hue in it as well. There's something about blues and wood grain that I really like, but not dark blue. Like, well, dark blue is not so bad, but like more of like the light, like sky tealy kind of color blue. I really love that combination, and I like them separately as well. Dark blue, teal, gray blue. Yeah, Maureen, we're kind of on the same page. I like the blue family. Gray, yep, I like gray. I love rainbow. I like scrapbooking rainbow, but in general, like, I'm not a super colorful person. I prefer more of the subtle tones. The walls in my home are all like a light gray, and I have wood trim. I have wood trim and wood beams, and so it translates to my home decor as well, I guess. Alright, we're still sticking these hearts down. It's taken a little time, I know, but it will be worth it. I mean, you guys can kind of already see the result here. I don't know, I just think it's like super cute. I was just like, fell in love with it as soon as I put it together. I'm like, this is awesome. This is a great layout. So fun. I love getting excited about ideas. And I'm just so, I just find being crafty and creative is just, I just think it's so amazing how much difference, you know, how many different ideas there are out there. You know what I mean? Like, just the same collections and there's just all these different designs starting with the same concept. I just think it's so great. It's so cool. To see everyone's different ideas and takes, and just really neat. Creativity in general, I just love it. Creative community. Alright. Are there any other neat washi techniques that, you know, we haven't covered in this series, but you all like to do with your washi? P13 paper. I'm not sure I've ever heard of P13 paper, Maureen. That's a new one to me. But we've done, I think this is our third washi layout in this series. And I'm sure there are a lot more ideas with washi that I haven't shared, but I'm just curious, for those of you who have it, you know, is there a way you like to use it that maybe different or unique, or that, you know, do you generally use it in the way that we've covered in, you know, in this series, or is it one of those items that kind of sit and collect dust in your scrap room? We all have products like that. There's no shame. I have some as well. But I'd love to hear any other ideas on washi. I think we've had a lot of fun so far. We've done some dyes, we've done some mixed media, some fussy cutting. Are there any techniques you all would like to see, or products you'd like me to focus on in this series to get some unique, different ideas? I have a lot of ideas still in the pipeline, but, you know, I'm always looking to see what, you know, what you all want to see too. I really want to make sure I'm meeting your needs and giving you some interesting context to watch, or content, I should say. So, all right, we're almost done with the stars. We're almost done. Like I said, this is a super fun and kind of bold layout, but I think it all works together. It's not so busy that you can't look at it, which is nice. I was worried about that initially, but I think it works out pretty good. I have a photo I've been wanting to scrap for a really long time, so that always feels good too. All right, last star. Gotta get it tucked in here, and there we go. All of our stars. Oh, we got one more. Another orange. I don't know. It's kind of stuck in between the red. I think I'm going to leave him. Do I want to leave him out? I'll put him up there. Not a big deal. We'll have him stick out a little ways. Oh. The tape I'm using, the double-sided tape, in case any of you were wondering, is from Dollar Tree. I love it. It's $1 for a decent-sized roll. It works really well. It's good stuff, and it's readily available. I've never had an issue finding it at Dollar Tree. And so whenever I need any, I just run out and get it. So that's what I've been using here. Okay, let's just make sure... Oh, see? I thought I had them all down. Chatting away and I wasn't paying attention. So me, isn't it? Oh, scan and cut. Yeah. I have not used the scan and cut, but I have a Cameo silhouette. I definitely want to introduce more cut files and different ways to use those. But my silhouette has been acting up lately, and that's kind of why I've been avoiding the topic. Hello, Fallon. Thanks for joining. And so as soon as I can figure out either what's going on with my machine, it's skewing off all the time, so like it will start cutting, you know, a design, and then all of a sudden it will skew off the rollers. So my right roller is kind of loose, like that little thing that goes around the bar. So I don't know if that's the issue, or if I just need to give it a good cleaning, or I'm not really sure. But I've been super frustrated with it and haven't used it. Kind of ignored it. I'm mad at it. But I would love to definitely do some cut files. And as far as like design software wise, I can definitely try to do some screen recording and share, at least with the silhouette design software, how it works. And, you know, I'm not sure how that would translate to the scan and cut, but it still might give you some ideas on what you can do with your, yes, maintenance. It's the worst, right? The software might be similar enough where you might learn some tips or tricks. So it's definitely in the pipeline. I just need to, you know, play around with my machine and get it up and running again. But I do love cut files, and I love using my machine. And I also have a foil quill, which I think they have a fitting for the scan and cut as well. So I've used that once and I absolutely loved it. So I'd love to share that tool too with you all. Like I said, as soon as I get my machine cooperating again. I promise I'll get to it soon. But yeah, cut files are great, and I appreciate that, Maureen. Thank you for letting me know, because that is definitely something. I'm not by no means an expert, but I know some basics, and I'd be happy to share some tutorials and some designs. So it is noted. Oh, that's a good idea. Play around with your machine. You know, and YouTube is full of great tutorials. I know for the silhouette, there's just so much content out there on all different areas and facets and ways to use a silhouette. So I'm sure if you spend some time going through YouTube and kind of doing some searching, you probably find some great tutorials on there that help you walk through it. Now, is there a reason why you chose the scan and cut over like a Cricut or a silhouette? I'm curious. I've never, you know, the scan and cut wasn't even on my radar when I bought my machine. I didn't even know it existed. I've just heard about it, you know, recently. So I'm not sure what's unique about it. Or what, you know, if it has a niche at all, or if it's just a different brand. Alright, we're going to tack him down, and then the rest of this layout really is going to be going through and embellishing. Now, it is, you know, somewhat busy, but I think what I plan on doing is going through, you know, I have some ephemera and some sticker sheets, and I'm going to probably do some color blocking on the stars. And what I mean by color blocking, if you're not familiar with that term, I use it in the application of where you group light colors together when it comes to scrapbooking and embellishments. It may be a term used for other things, but that's what I call it, color blocking. So I'm going to probably do some color blocking with some embellishments, and then we need a title, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I guess we don't need one, but I think it's fitting. So yeah, we're going to start embellishing here, but I just think this is super cute. I hope you guys like it. I just love it so much. Let's see. I like the simplicity of the new design terms, and only one blade, and it auto detects thickness and adjusts blade depth automatically. Oh wow, that's pretty neat. That is really cool. I can understand, you know, kind of making it, they've made it really user friendly, so I can see why that's appealing for sure. Well, I hope you learn how to use it soon, because it's definitely really fun, like, once you get used to it. I honestly haven't dabbled in vinyl or any of the materials beyond cardstock with my cutting machine. I just like cutting out cut files. But I know they make a lot of machines now that like do like wood and like foam and like and fabric and like all these crazy awesome materials. I am not experienced in that at all. I'm very simple, and I just like paper. I was a sign maker. I actually majored in graphic design way back in my younger years. And so I used to work with vinyl all the time. It's really fun medium, but I have no desire to play with it really anymore. I did it for so much for work that, you know, if I need it to, you know, label something or make a small sign or whatever, I'll do it. But in regards to like my crafting, I stay far away from vinyl personally. But that's just because it was my job for so long. Oh, the programming, yeah. I think YouTube will help you with the programming and the design software piece of it. I definitely would recommend finding some good tutorials on there. I think somebody will treat you, you'll find somebody that you can connect with and it's easy to follow. Okay. But that's really cool to know. Thanks for letting me know about that. I didn't really know much about it. So, I have some of the Cocoa Vanilla. This one is 2 collections I've mixed in one bag. Made of Awesome and Totally Rad. Some of their older boy collections. So I was going to see if I could find some colors that matched and kind of tie it in with the layout here. I love That's My Boy. maybe we can get that blue end on here somewhere. I don't know. I'll just put it up there. I'm just going to go through and, you know, pick out some embellishments that I like and then see if I can make them work. I've got a little bit to go through, you know, to choose from, so I'm going to be kind of, I just want to make sure it fits and it works. But I also don't want it to be too overwhelming, you know. So there's got to be some balance here. It is busy. There's lots of, you know, colors and patterns already going on, so I have to be very conscious of what I choose to go with here. Now I know that's a different tone of orange, but it kind of fits in between those two, so we'll kind of put that there and see what we think. Sandy, you just bought a fall collection from Coco Vanilla. Is it the Daydream? I don't know if that was really fall, but for them it's more like, I think, a spring collection. They're in Australia, so I think their seasons are like kind of like polar opposite, but I really love Coco Vanilla. I do. And their boy collections, like between them and Echo Park, like if that's all that ever exists for boy collections, I'd be okay with it, because I think they do a fantastic job. Both of them do. But you know, honestly, I just got a hip kit. I think it was last month's, maybe the month before. I'm not sure now, but they had some boy pieces in there, and I was super excited about that. Like, I was pumped because I really like, it was some of their own unique designs too, which was really great. So I was like super excited to see some boy stuff in that kit. I love the boy collections, I really do. So that banner's too small and too wide, so we're not going to use that. Blues and purples, huh? I'm not sure off the top of my head what one that is, but you can't go wrong with any of their collections. They're all so pretty. They do such a nice job. Alright, we're almost at the end of this pile. Not a whole lot. These colors don't really, a lot of them don't really quite match the tones in the papers here. So I don't know. I might have fun putting some other shapes in here. We'll see. We will see. We will see. The green does work pretty well though. And I don't want to do too much, so I'll just leave that off to the side. Like I said, I don't want to over embellish either. Alright. So we're going to put this stuff back. And we're going to, I think I have one more ephemera piece, ephemera kit that I want to go through, and then we'll just move on to stickers. And this is, I think, another, well, this might be another actually packet of, oh, I think this has some Legendary in it as well. It's Coco Vanilla again. I have a lot of their stuff. Like I said, I love it so much. Or Boys Rule, excuse me. This has some Boys Rule pieces in here, as well as, oh, that's really cute. Do Your Own Thing. It just doesn't match with all the other text in there, but that's so true. And I love, my son is definitely his own person. He is not a follower. He does his own thing, and he loves being him, and I just love that so much. He's confident in who he is, and he's chief in charge too. He's definitely the boss. So he has no problem playing by himself because he likes things his way. And so if you're not gonna play his way, he's like, all right, I'm just gonna, this is what I want to do. So you can go on your merry way, and I'm gonna continue playing by myself. Don't get me wrong, he enjoys, company of others, but he has no problem if you don't want to do what he's doing. He is okay with that. Ooh, totally rad. It's not superhero, but I kind of like the black with the white outline. Kind of cool. It's not really the title I was hoping for, but I don't know, I kind of like it. Maybe. I do actually have some more of those words, so I could see what else I have. So we're gonna ponder over that a little bit. All right, I think we're nearing the end. Not much here in regards to embellishments, but I'm glad we went through it. I like the white outline. That really helps it stand out from the background paper. So I have some more words. Let me see if I can... I didn't even think about those. See, I forgot I had all those words. Let me take a look. Now I'm interested to see what other phrases I have. Oh, look. I have super. I have awesome. So totally awesome, but that's like really big. I could do super and then maybe hero in a different font. Super cool. Let's see. If you guys have title ideas, I'll take any. That's somewhere. Super U. That's a blue though, unfortunately. I struggle with titles a little bit. I'm gonna keep Totally Rad out because I haven't completely crossed that one off, but I do have some more words. So let me just go check that out real quick. I have the word hero. Look at that. Yay. All right. This is from their legendary collection. Cocoa Vanilla is saving the day. So, and they have a super in here, which is the same font. I don't know why, but I just think superhero is just the best title because that's what he thought he was. He thought he was a superhero. We could do super random. Aren't these cool? I love their word die cuts. I really do. Epic, rad, dude. Ooh, super dude. It's kind of cool too. And this is a gray instead. Super kid. I think superhero though. I like superhero. And I was thinking banner, but I actually just love the title going right across. I could probably do another, something under it maybe, but I really like that. Oh, we have the word my. What if we did it all? My superhero? I don't know, I think that's too much. So, I think just superhero. What do you guys think? Then I have the typical, like, awesome, or so awesome, or hey dude. But, silly. But, yeah, I think superhero works. I really like it. I wish it was the black, because I really liked the black. But I could always go in and actually do a marker and darken that up and it would be black. So there we go. My font will be black. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa Maureen. I appreciate your input. You know, titles, I don't know why. I just struggle so much with them. All right. So we're going to go superhero, and I'm going to color that in a little bit, but I'm not going to do that right now because I have a few more embellishments I want to get through. So I just picked out like some random like puffy stickers to see if there was anything that I could add in here, and I actually have some tiny little stars. I have some red that I could fit in. Oh. Which I was like, thought was really cool. And I also have some dark blue. I have one tiny little orange. I don't think I have any green on here though, unfortunately. But I might have some green puffy stars somewhere else, so in yellow. But that's alright, that will get me started. I just have, oh, I have green here. Look at that. Your little sticker sheets. You never know what you'll find for the little bits and pieces. You've got to look closely. Oh, and there's another orange. Alright. Yes. Love it. There's orange. We'll put that one right there. Oh, I wish I had one more green. Oh, I might somewhere else though. But I'll dig for that later. Alright. Yeah, I think that adds a little bit, fills in a little bit of the space there between the stars. So I did pull out some alphas, but now that I have this title, I don't need these. I have a thicker here, but these are all really big, and I don't know that there's anything I want to use. It's a boy theme thicker. I really love it. Alright, so now we have some more Cocoa Vanilla Totally Rad stickers. Oh, superhero. But I already have that there, so I don't really need to repeat that. And these are not really like, they're kind of on the lighter side really of the color scheme, so I don't think any of them would really work. It's really the orange, if anything, that would work. And that orange is just slightly different, but I do like that it says awesome. But that says 100% awesome down there. Alright, I think I'm going to pass on that. You can't see that he's smiling, but he is smiling in this picture. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much. I think it is really, really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It just, you know, when you come up with a technique, it's just kind of fun to see where it goes. Like, literally, this page started with the washi die cut stars and my photo. And the idea just came from that. I really like it when that happens. Doesn't always happen, but I really like it when it does. Okay, so now we're moving on to sticker sheets. So we have, this is from the Echo Park. Ooh, we got a So Rad. That'd be kind of fun. I think it balances out better here, but then I have that here. But I haven't committed to that either, so I don't even know if I want this. Put that there. This is such a cool sticker sheet. I bought 2 of these because I love this collection so much. You know, it was just one of those that I was just like, this, I could see myself using this collection a lot in the future. So, oh, we got another red star, but that's a sticker. I don't need that. I'm kind of loving the, I love him the Nailed It, but, you know, because of his cost, his, you know, hoodie, but it doesn't really, yeah, I think we'll pass on the Nailed It. It's really fun. I don't really see much else on here in the moment. We have that little, lightning bolt. That's kind of fun. See, sometimes you have to look at things a couple of times to see what might work. No limit. Ah. Maybe we can keep that out as an option. Alright, let's move on to LOL. That's too light. Alright, we'll move on to the next sticker sheet. Okay. So then I have 3 more sticker sheets that I want to take a peek at. And the 2 of them are from, or one of them's from, oh, they're all from Echo Park, actually. So I told you, they have really great boy collections. So we're gonna just take, look, this one has a superhero on it, but just imagine, play. So this is really cute, this little play. That might not be a bad idea. And again, these, I'm not pushing these down so hard that I can't lift them back up. So I'm just kind of playing with placement at the moment. We already have superheroes, so I don't think we need hero again. Let's see. So many fun images. I just love it. But I'm wondering, I kind of like the You're Amazing or Just Imagine, but this is what awesome looks like. That's a really good. But I'm kind of trying to keep most everything in the center here because the background paper is so busy with the text. So I love a lot of this stuff, but I don't know that it's going to work too well. Oh my god, the little teddy bear is so cute. And it has like the maroon red. I don't know where he can go. So cute. I might have to see, I don't know if I'll put him on there, but that is really cute. Alright. Cute little cog. It's a little bit different shade of green, but alright. Next, sticker sheets. And this is kind of what I just do. I just go through all my supplies and see what I have. Ooh, sun. And it's a little bit different shade. And I just, you know, see what will work. It's really all, you know, it's really that simple. But sometimes, you know, this takes a long time. This choosing of embellishments really takes a long time to really figure out what's going to work for your layout. But that's okay. I'm just trying, you know, because we're live here, I don't want to draw this out too much. But I'd like you all to see, like, the process, right? Like, you know, how the design comes together and what it takes to pull it together. But also to show you that you guys are fully capable of, you know, all these techniques and all these designs and ideas. So I really hope you guys give this a try. And I would love to see you share your designs up on the Jessica Grace and Friends Pretty Pages group. So I'll make sure to put the link in below. I haven't quite figured, yeah, I can do the group link. I think I figured that out. But I really hope that you share. We'd love to see your designs and give it a try. Give these techniques a try. If it's, you know, it doesn't have to be this exact layout, but, you know, if you take the washi tape, you know, idea and make it your own, I'd love to see it. Oh, you are one of a kind. That is so true. I might do that. I kind of like that. Once I get superhero on there, you were one of a kind. The red's a little bit different, but I'm okay with that. I like that. I might add that. Because he definitely is one of a kind. So, these colors are really great, but I'm not seeing a whole lot that, you know, there's more stars here, but I'm not seeing a whole lot that I can add to this. I need some yellow in my life here. Oh, you are my superhero. Yep, that's cute. All right, and that is it for sticker sheets. So I think we are, you know, we kind of have what we have in regards to embellishments. And again, I didn't want to do too much to begin with. So, I mean, that's really okay. I was just trying to balance it out. Oh, you know what? I was going to look and see if I had any more enamel stars too, or maybe enamel dots. I'm trying to space these out a little bit. I motivated you to get off your bed and into my craft room. Yay! I do need superhero sayings, Teresa. Like I was saying earlier, like this is the first superhero scrapbook page I've done because my son is just he'll be 4 soon and he hasn't really been into superheroes. So I haven't really like gravitated towards buying superhero product because he's not really like, he hasn't really been into it. So, you know, I guess I kind of do need superhero stuff. I agree. I totally agree. I'm wondering if this lightning bolt should go here. All right. I got my smile, play. I might find a few more things while I'm off camera, but again, I just, I'll keep playing with it, but I don't want to bore you all with my deciding of embellishments. That's the last thing I want to do. So, let me just go see if I have some enamel dots and shapes real quick. And then I think we might call it a night. Alright, so I do have some, I don't think I have any more stars. I have big gold stars, but those won't work. But I might want to use a couple of the tiny, I don't really have the right color. Well, I have some yellow. I don't have any. I don't have anything mixed in with the yellow, and I'm just wondering if the yellow is really going to throw off the fact that everything else is stars. Not sure. I have yellow right here too. Let's see. Let's see what we think. Just gonna kind of go with the smaller ones, I think. I don't think it's really gonna matter, actually. I think it at least fills in some of the space here. We'll go with it. I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. That was really what I was missing. Oh, in green, but I don't have the right green in Enamel Dots. Well, Maureen, if you create anything tonight, make sure you share it. I'd love to see. I'd love to see what I motivated you to do. All right. I think I'm going to shuffle a little bit more through my stash to see if I might have a few more embellishments that can go with this. But let's get the, let's get my title down, because I'm good with that. I really like the title here. I always, most times when I'm scrapping, I'm at my best late at night. I get like super into it. I'm by myself. The house is quiet. Like I actually really love scrapping at night. So that's when I get my best ideas, and I just play, and I just have music or a TV show on in the background, and I just go to town scrapping. So, you know, hopefully you have a successful scratch session this evening. All right, let's just play here. All right, we're gonna stick down my superhero, and I'm gonna get my little banner down, and then I'll give you guys a close-up. Yeah, the only, you know, it's funny, even when I would go to crops, I wouldn't scrap much during the day a lot of times. It was usually later in the evening that I would be my most productive. Isn't that funny how that works? I wonder why. I wonder why our brains work that way. All right, I need another pop dot right there. I think part of the reason too, I spend so much time chatting, shocking, right, with all the ladies there. All the people at the crops that I don't get to scrapping until later in the night anyway, because I'm too busy chatting with everybody. I really do miss crops. I can't wait till we can, you know, congregate again when it's safe. I miss seeing all my people in real life. I so appreciate you and joining me here, so I feel like some sort of sense of connection with the hobby, but I definitely miss seeing folks in person. I love crops. Oh yes, Hallmark has started. They're doing like some sort of Christmas countdown, I think, on the Hallmark channel, and like I think I saw that they got like 20 new Christmas movies out this year. That will be fun. All right, and where was my little red banner? You are one of a kind. You absolutely are. He absolutely is. Oh, and I was going to color this in black. And again, I won't do this the entire, I got to put some foam dots under that. You are one of a kind, so it sticks up, but I'll just show you what I mean when I was like, this is a gray. So I actually think I'm going to go through and darken up the font so it's black. I thought the black looked a lot better on the layout than this gray does. The gray just doesn't stand out quite enough. So I'm just altering the cutout words. And I'll just show you what this S looks like. And like I said, I'll do it off camera. And I always share the final layout on my Jessica Grace page as well as part of the group, so everyone can see the final product. There. Oh yeah, the black's gonna look a lot better. Alright, so I'm gonna do some finishing touches on this layout, but this is the final result. Almost the final result. Few tweaks still need to happen, but we cut out some awesome stars with washi, so we learned a new technique tonight, and then we did kind of an old school technique, which was cutting around the photo, which, you know, I can understand why we did that, because it does look really cool in certain applications, and this is one of those applications where I think it looks really, really cool. And so we cut out our washi stars, and we made a super fun, colorful background. So we used up some product, learned a new technique, you know, had an old one, destashed a little bit. I think this is a pretty successful No Fail Friday. So I really appreciate all of you joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this process, you learned something new, give this technique a try. It's definitely one I'll be using again for sure. But I just, yeah, really, really fun. And next week, we are going to be playing with wood veneer. So I've already got the idea. I'll put an invite out on my Facebook page with the details and the products. But we are going to be playing with wood veneer. If you don't have a lot of wood veneer, you can substitute with buttons, brads, acrylic pieces, so any type of dimensional embellishment we're going to use next week, and I'm going to show you a fun application for wood veneer. So I'm very excited about that one too. So we're going to have a lot of fun. But thank you all for the crafty chat tonight and you guys joining me for this really fun layout. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend and enjoy the rest of your Friday night. And make sure you share those layouts. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.